Hi, I'm Sophia Jaber, and I'm with CyberTrust IT Solutions. Today, I'm here with Doug Johnson, and we'll be discussing managed IT services in Anaheim. Businesses in Anaheim range, they vary. They're just like any other area in Orange County. There's so much out there, and there's a lot happening in Anaheim. There is some knowledge in manufacturing and commercial because they've been there for so long, and because the area is so vast, there is also medical and just many, many other business options. Doug has so much experience in being able to support businesses in Anaheim. We have several clients that we manage right now. So I'm going to ask Doug to explain a little bit more about what businesses need IT managed services in Anaheim.
Thank you, Sophia. Yeah, so while there are a lot of businesses in Anaheim. I mean, like any other city, there are financial and CPA and medical, but Anaheim is an area that has a lot of manufacturing businesses. And manufacturing has some unique requirements for IT. Many of the businesses in Anaheim are doing business with the government. They may be related to aerospace and subcontractors of some kind to the aerospace industry. There's a long history there. Those businesses have cybersecurity requirements in NIST. There's a lot of medical in Anaheim that have requirements in HIPAA. And a lot of legal and financial that have other cybersecurity requirements. We have a lot of experience working in Anaheim. We have many clients that we've been working for over 20 years. We have clients in Anaheim that have been with us for over 15 years. So we're familiar with the area. We're local to the area. We have an office in Anaheim, right by Angel Stadium. And we more importantly, we have experience in understanding the infrastructure that exists in Anaheim. Anaheim being one of the older cities in Orange County, there are areas of Anaheim that have access to fiber. Some are fixed wireless. So not every type of internet and infrastructure service available in a town, maybe like Irvine, which is newer, is available in Anaheim. So it's important to work with a provider that understands your area and understand what's available.
That's a really good point. And to talk about all these different businesses and the vast areas that IT needs to support, to answer that question is really every business needs some version of managed services and IT support. So it's really important to just keep in mind that as we evolve as a society, as we become more ingrained in technology and the internet, and even now being on camera and going through our process of COVID and needing to find other alternatives, businesses need to find alternatives too. And because, Anaheim is such a rich area with manufacturing and knowing exactly what Doug was speaking about, knowing where the limitations are, this is really important that your IT provider has that information, especially if you need to work remotely from home and you need to access these areas of business with these types of connections. So it's really important to know that as we move forward as a society, that you need to have that business partner, that relationship with your managed service provider or a company like us, like CyberTrust, that can support your business needs during any time, whether it's a normal day, normal business day, or if there is an environmental event, or if there is something like COVID happening.
So managed IT is extremely important in keeping Anaheim businesses up and running. Your managed IT provider really is more than just a vendor. Your managed IT provider is a partner. They're a trusted advisor. They're working with you on multiple levels to not only maintain your existing infrastructure and take care of your end users and deal with day-to-day problems, but they're also looking forward, planning ahead, and positioning your company for growth. And more importantly, recently with COVID, they're there to help you pivot and reposition your company to be able to do business, in a changing environment. So it's really, I just can't emphasize enough that it's so important to look for a managed IT provider that will be a business partner and a trusted advisor for you in the future, not just a vendor.
And just to add to that, to keep businesses up and running, the IT provider, your business partner, there's no downtime there. It's really important to find a managed service provider or an IT provider that doesn't have off hours. CyberTrust, we support people 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We know that businesses don't stop at 6 p.m., especially in Anaheim, where they have manufacturing and commercial, they've got medical. I mean, those businesses just don't stop. So you don't want to have that limitation of being with an IT provider that has office hours from 9 to 6. We have after hours calls. We have technical support that's available for emergencies. We're able to support your business and be by your side, and we will be there, come any hour of the day to make sure that that business can continue to be up and running, whether it be on site at their location or if they need to work remotely. That's really important. So everything happening in Anaheim and what's been transpired this past year, remote work has been something that's come to us a lot. And Doug, I'd love if you could speak about it a little bit, about what we offer and what we've done so far to help in regards to remote work or offsite work.
Yeah, thank you, Sophia. Yeah, it was extremely important for us to be able to help our existing clients pivot and continue to work when COVID happened. And now that things have evolved and many companies have gotten more used to remote work, having people off site, things are starting to change a bit where companies are coming to us and saying, hey, we're thinking about going 100% remote. We're going to let go of our building. We have all these servers in our building that we rely on. What can we do? What can you help us with? So there's a lot of changes in companies right now, and we've been able to help them pivot. Several of our clients have found that remote work has worked so well for them that they've decided to let go of their physical building and release themselves of that liability and overhead and move completely to the cloud. So, one solution for that is remote desktop. Remote desktop is a cloud-based solution where we will move your servers, your on-premise servers, to the cloud. And then we can set up a remote desktop for your users to log into, so they can log into their desktop from anywhere in the world and work just as if they were working at their desk. So we're very skilled in using the newest technologies in remote desktop to be able to deliver your applications to your users to allow your users to deliver your service to your customers. I'm Doug Johnson with CyberTrust IT Solutions. Thank you for joining Sophia and I today, where we've been talking about managed IT services in Anaheim. Please visit our website at cybertrust-it.com for a free IT assessment.